Welcome back. My name is Matt, this is Hidden Light, and this is a whole new set. We have been renovating, remodeling, redecorating. Just sometimes you need to change things up a little bit. You ever get that? Where you just get sick of the same old stuff? Well, this is the first video in, it's the same space, we just made it look slightly different. So welcome. Today we are talking about the most recent photo challenge, which has now been going on for countless months. I'm pretty sure we started this at the beginning of May or April. I don't really know. It's been going for a long time, and it's now July 11th, the day I'm filming this. And so the challenge was to photograph a day in your life and display it, present it to us on the Discord channel, link down below, as a photo series. So not just an picture, but a number of pictures. I don't think that it's like, you know, polite to have like a hard number of photos, like it has to be 8 pictures or whatever, but like, you know, 5 to 10 pictures, whatever makes you comfortable. Give us a good smattering, a day in your life. I tried to shoot this so many times, and always I could get a good clean start by photographing the first couple of things in my day, because like I have an infinite amount of time. I like to wake up pretty early, making my coffee. I like to photograph coffee. I like to drink coffee, so that just goes well together. But then as soon as work happens, my day just falls apart, and I'm not photographing anything because I'm here at work and there's nothing to photograph, or I feel like there's nothing to photograph and I'm busy working rather than shooting me working. And then by the time 3 o'clock rolls around, I am fucking done for the day. I am toast. Like 3 o'clock is when my brain shuts off for the day. Hey, look, it's almost 3. And I couldn't finish a day in the life. So my hope when I started this challenge was to do like a black and white version and a color version and be able to show you both. And I did not achieve that, not even a little bit. But I did achieve enough that well, you'll see. But before we look at my images, let's look at yours. Only a few people were brave enough to attempt this challenge, like 3 or 4 of you. And I respect that. A photo challenge is hard. It feels too much like homework. Like chucking 1 or 2 photos on the Discord is easy, but having like a series that you've curated and cultivated, and that's harder for most of us. A couple of you guys did a great job. So we'll look at the old Discord, see the stuff that you guys submitted, and then we'll see what I have to show. So without further ado, Alessandro submitted nice and early. These are probably part of this. So let's just dive right in. Damn. Alessandro crushing it with some grains. So you got some grains, some more grains. Those are cool. Those trees are bonkers. Oh. Jeez, Pete's. You're pushing the shit out of this film, aren't you, Alessandro? Nice. So it looks like Alessandro's day in a nutshell is walking on the beach, which actually sounds like pretty much the most ideal way to do that. I love that. And then Jordan Foster. This is like what I had in mind for my series, and it did not happen that way at all. Let's see here. Did not make it printing my selections. Cell phone scans from 35mm ISO 12 with one 4x5 FP4 shot. So let's just see. Hey, I have a mocha pot too. They're great. Great way to make coffee, by the way. Mocha pots. Delicious. And like super cheap and very easy. Yep, morning, sunrise. I'm picking up what you're laying down here. Like, got the sun showing me that time is passing. Love it. Somebody's not ready to get out of bed. Little kiki meow meow. Somebody's about to get breakfast, again with the morning light, digging it. This is what Jordan Foster does for fun. Or maybe for work. I don't know. If you get to work in that state of undress, good for you, bro. Make sure you turn off the old circuit breaker before you rewire that. I don't know. Oh, damn. Getting after it. Digging a grave? I don't know what you're digging, Jordan Foster, but it looks like fun. Oh, damn. That's a couple of large plants? I don't know things about plants. I have no fucking idea what that is. Tomato and you got a red filter on? I don't know. Looks cool. I don't know what that is either. You're like photographing some things, man. That's cool. Is that dinner? Is that what's going on? And then out with the fam, I assume, hanging out in the out of doors. And then it's nighttime. I mean, that is a good photo series. It shows me what's going on in your life. It shows the passage of time, different light. It's my golf clap for you, sir. Beautifully done. If I had to pick a favorite, one that I would hang on my wall, it would definitely be the mocha pot because, duh, I love coffee. Hassel Todd. Okay, here we go. I guess a day in my life includes light leaks and coffee and hash browns, gas, wine, whiskey, Kodak Gold 400 from an apparently untested AE1. Gotta love that when you get those surprise light leaks in your untested cameras. That's, yeah. Let's check it out. Let's check out Hassel Todd's life. Durango Diner. I don't know, man. There's something about diner coffee. Like looking at this photo, I get like a taste in my mouth. Like that sort of really weak but slightly bitter diner coffee. So, okay, I'm picking up what you're laying down. I'm into it. Hanging with the child. Offspring? It's probably the more polite way to say that, I think. I don't know. Oh yeah. Light leaks, photos of your food. Taking it back to the early Instagram days. You know what I'm saying? Sick. Hashtag selfie. Yep, gotta get gas. This is ever so slightly timeless because I can't quite tell what that price is on it, other than it's something 92 and change. That's kind of cool. I also, though, like it when you photograph gas prices. It's just part of your when you photograph gas prices as part of your regular everyday life, and you're able to look back in 10 years of like, oh man, do you remember when gas was only $7.29 a gallon? Oh wow. Ooh, espresso, the fancy way. See, this is the opposite of the diner coffee. I'm super into this. I'll take one. Yes, please. Oh, whiskey action in a bar of some variety with not a whole lot of light. That's cool, actually. This goes back to our it doesn't really matter if shit's in focus thing. Like it doesn't have to be sharp to be good, and this gives me the vibe. I'm here for it. Oh yeah, some Miles Davis. That actually, the record player shot, which we all know I'm a huge fan of, with the beautiful golden light leak, is really cool. Your light leaks, while maybe not intentional, look really good. And some wine. I don't know things about wine other than that's Italian. I bet it was delicious. I'm in summer now, like it's frickin' summer, and so red wine and summer and I do not get along. I'm more of a white wine kind of guy during the summer. Red wine in the winter, absolutely. Hassel Todd, that's a bitchin' series. That looks really good. And like the fact that you shot it all on one camera with one film stock, and it's like super consistent, which by and large Jay Foster also did. I love that. I did not do that. I tried to do that like 10 times, but couldn't. And that's everybody who apparently bothered to submit. So congratulations to the two of you who done it. If you watch this video, DM me on Instagram at Flagstaff Camera and say, I want a prize. And I will send you a prize for being, well, and Alessandro also, please, for being the 3 people who bothered to participate, because I love that. And I love you. Aw. Okay, your work was excellent. Let's look at mine, if I'm smart enough. Oh God, it's out of order. Don't look, don't look, don't look. Okay. Frame number 1. We're in bed. This is how we find Moose most mornings, because look how cute he is. First thing is super obvious. I shot this scene so many times and spilled coffee beans so many places. Getting after it. I got a little bit of morning light going on in there. And then I tried this same shot, as part of this roll in black and white, this shot, and it didn't work. I'm back. Sorry. So I have my coffee. I make my coffee first thing every morning. Check on the dog, make the coffee, and I journal. So this is that. I'm a digital journaler, so that's what I do. And then often we will go for a moose walk, which is generally speaking moose approved. And then I go to work. And this is my view every time I peek outside of my office. First thing in the morning. Taylor is, generally speaking, having breakfast, and Kristen is working. That makes it sound kind of shitty, but the mornings are really chill around here. We kind of show up whenever and sort of get started whenever. So this is the view as I'm like finishing up my emails or something, and I peek around and participate in their conversation from across the building. This is my Wednesday morning, which is scanning film. So I set up a camera and the F6 and had it on an intervalometer and just told it to just take pictures every so often. And this is the one that turned out the best from that series. It's kind of hard to tell. I really do need to crop this to get rid of all the extraneous crap. But it's also like filmception, man, because I'm like scanning the roll of film and it is like a roll of film, you know, whatever. Not very original. In the summer, you will find me at the lake. That is what I do for fun. That's where I spend all my time. That's what I do. That's what I do. Especially right now, like Flagstaff has this really weird thing during summer where we'll hit high 80s, low 90s, high 90s for like a total of 14 days. And then the monsoons kick in and it rains every day. Usually in the afternoon. But like, I'm on the lake. That's where you're going to find me. So this is, I can't believe this shot turned out. So lake time, yes, 10 out of 10 recommend. By the way, Cinestill 800T pushed to stop. Overexposed to stop, but developed normally. So shoot it at 400. Chef's kiss. So beautiful. This is one of the very few X-Pan shots that I have that I don't hate. It really, it works. Like, granted, like half the image is totally superfluous and you don't need it, but I like giving it that breathing room. It would probably look better in black and white. And speaking of the lake, yeah, that's the other thing I've been doing all summer is jet skiing. I've never allowed myself to do that sort of thing, like spend money on a hobby during the summer and like be out and about. And this year was the year. So I got myself a stand-up jet ski, and that's where I'm spending all of my time and money, is on gas, driving to and from the lake, and on gas at the jet ski at the lake. So we got a lot of lake time, a lot of motorcycle time. Time at work is like, I don't want to include a bunch of photos of that. Anyway, that's my photo series. Inclusive of sprockets, because I guess that's just how I am anymore. All of you guys crop yours out, and they look really good without all the sprockets in, but I don't know, there's just something about it. I'm vibing. Anyway, Thank you for joining us for this, our longest running photo challenge ever. I feel like we decided what our next one was going to be already, but I don't remember it. What were we going to do? Shit. I don't know. So in the olden days, I would just close out this video right now, and then we would do a separate video because I was desperate for content for the next photo challenge. But I don't think I want to do that anymore. I think we're going to put the next photo challenge as part of this video. So give me 10 minutes to think about this, and we'll come back with a photo challenge. Go talk amongst yourselves. Okay, I got one. The next challenge is long exposure, no tripod. Alex just rolled his eyes so hard. Long exposure, no tripod. The only rule is you have to shoot it on film. So give me some blurry frickin' photos. Or, alternatively, shoot a long Jeez, my shoes are really loud on this floor. Shoot a long exposure. Shoot a long exposure and use something that's not a tripod to stabilize your camera. That's allowed, but no tripods. Okay? Mother Nature is a tripod? Absolutely. Your $3,000 Bogan Manfrotto carbon fiber, blah, 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 no. And so I'm gonna recommend that if you're gonna turn in a sharp photo, show us a snap from your phone of like what you're using as a tripod just for giggles. Like this used to be a thing I would do all the time because I would go on backpacking trips and blah, blah, blah. And there's no way I'm gonna lug a cheap 8-pound tripod on my backpacking trip. And there's no way I'm gonna spend good money for a good lightweight tripod. So the answer was obviously just don't bring one. And so you like balance your camera on a rock with like your phone as a little counterweight or like whatever it is. I think that's fun. I also think blurry images are fun. I'm into it. If anybody knows this, AO knows it. He's on the, what's it called? Discord. And dude does like these incredible abstraction, like blurry, like whatever images. So I'm gonna like maybe try and go his direction a little bit and like do some abstraction. But yeah, long exposure, no tripod, shot on film. Join us. We will conclude this one sometime in August. Yeah, thanks for joining us. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for waiting around, man, while I took all this time off and decorated and like started to rebuild content. It's great. Anyway, see you in the next one.